What's up, traders? Matt from the Trade Brigade here doing a technical analysis on ticker symbol ATER for Aterian Inc. On the left-hand side, we're looking at the daily time frame, and on the right-hand side, the 30-minute intraday time frame. This, of course, will be more of an update since we've covered this one semi-regularly now on the channel, and the main thing to discuss is the continuation of positive developments out of this name. It's just been an absolute beauty to trade here. If you go back and watch the videos, you can hear my thoughts on it as this move has developed, but perfect price acceptance above the prior day's high, like we discussed in yesterday's video, and a nice run into the end of the day. Now, did anyone know that it was going to run here? Absolutely not. But again, just noting how it respected the prior day's high with all this price acceptance above, it put you in a scenario where if you did go long based on that, you were rewarded handsomely. So all things considered, what do we have to look out for here? Well, in the post market, I need to let you know we're currently trading 1741 by 1748. So technically going to be opening on a gap up here. The main things I want to cover are the consolidation points, lines in the sand to use from today's trading session. Obviously, this consolidation was above the prior day's high, and as a line in the sand, what I would encourage you to use here for continuation of positive developments would be 1425, just splitting the difference using the nice quarter mark, right? If we take that out to the downside, that's where again I would start looking for a move into the support trend line. Not so much the breakout point here anymore at 1328, although they could coincide. It's really going to be about the support trend line. Note that we have made higher highs, right? So higher high, higher high, higher high from here. So a pullback into the support trend line would be reasonable as a buy point at this point in time. So keep that in mind if we violate, again, that 1425. Tight risk, right? Stop goes just underneath, because if it's broken, as we know, it's likely back down to here, 1120, and then after that being patient for the 745. Noting that, again, this is not the same buy at 9. We've covered this over and over again. That's probably not the same buy. Keep it in mind just as a bump in the road, but really waiting to see what happens at 745 if a larger pullback does develop. That's a big if, right? As things look right now, it does look like this gap up should hold into tomorrow's session. We'll see if we can get a momentum run higher. To the upside, right? If we do get a gap and go, right? We take out the pre-market high, whatever that ends up being, we have to contend with 1852. Noting that if I just scrunch up this 30-minute here, you can see it was a very prominent double top from in here before this move lower, right? So keep that in mind as strong resistance overhead, 1852. As long as we open again on that gap up, do something like this, maybe put in a day of consolidation, something like that, that would bode extremely well for the daily time frame chart. From there, taking the breakout up and over this area here to get into 2065, and then I don't think we have any levels up and over that, right? So if I scrunch this up, what we'll see, okay, actually we do. It's way up there at 2550, right? And that's asking a lot. And I'm not saying this happens all in a day, all in a week, all in 2 weeks even, but I am saying as we continue to make positive price developments, keep in mind the structure overhead, right? There's some room to run here if we can get up and out of this sort of congestion area, right? We'll call it that for lack of a better term, right? So that's what I'm watching out for here inside of ATER. Keep in mind from a daily perspective, we've now had 4 green days in a row. It doesn't mean we can't have 5, but it wouldn't be unreasonable, right, to see a small-bodied indecision doji, right? A little bit of pullback after this gap up. There's a number of ways that this could pan out, but you have the levels I'll be watching for, and we'll see how this one essentially keeps continuing into the future here. If you enjoyed the update, if you enjoyed the video, definitely let me know down below in the comments section or by giving the video a thumbs up. Don't forget our main channel is linked in the description. And all of that being said, I wish you a green trading week.